My ex having an arranged marriage and leaving me after years together behind my back. So that was
buying a house this year was on my bucket list. Yeah, me and my boyfriend have been saving for a while, so yeah, hopefully the hard work will pay off. I think hopefully a ring on my finger by the end of the year would be nice.
I think just honestly just getting clear on what it is that you want in life, because so many people just go through the motions in the day-to-day, and a lot of people fall into that trap of feeling as though they need to do what society says they should be doing, but actually you don't need to do what people are telling you to do.
Hello and welcome back to Street Bloom. I'm Alaj and thank you for joining me today. I'm back on the streets of Manchester to talk to strangers on how they're blooming into the best versions of themselves. Keep watching. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Alaj. What's your name?
My name is Laura. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Laura.
Ellie.
Nice to meet you, Ellie.
Nice to meet you, I'm Chloe.
Nice to meet you, Chloe.
I'm Tasha.
Nice to meet you, Tasha.
Maggie.
Nice to meet you, Maggie. So, Laura, I'm doing a series about transformation, growth, personal development, and everything else about becoming the best version of yourself, okay? So, I'd like to know, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Lovely. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a reservations manager at a restaurant.
Ellie, how old are you?
I'm 27.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a surveyor. Property.
Oh, wow. That's quite fancy. What do you ladies do? What's your day-to-day job?
So I'm a trainee solicitor at the moment. In 3 weeks I'll be qualified. And Tasha, she's a year ahead of me.
So Maggie, what do you do for a living?
I am a keynote speaker, best-selling author, and certified positive psychology coach. I'm also the founder of the global empowerment brand Think Like a Boss.
Oh wow, that's amazing. How old are you, Maggie?
I am 41.
Oh wow, you look good.
You know, this is what 41 looks like.
Can you share how you're becoming the best version of yourself?
I think just honestly just getting clear on what it is that you want in life, because so many people just go through the motions in the day-to-day, and a lot of people fall into that trap of feeling as though they need to do what society says they should be doing, but actually you don't need to do what people are telling you to do. As long as you get clear on what it is that you want to do and you're taking action steps every single day that is going to get you closer to that end goal, then you know the world is your oyster. You can quite literally do anything. Like a lot of people use excuses to get out of their plans. So on average, Americans use 6 excuses a day, and British people use 5 excuses a day to get out of their plans, to stop themselves from doing things that are really going to better or improve them, such as not eating healthily, not going to the gym, you know, cancelling on friends. And on average, like if you actually accumulate how much that totals in a year, that's like over 2,170 excuses we're making in a year to do things that are actually going to better ourselves. So ask yourself that question of what excuse have I actually said today to get out of doing something that is actually going to help me and that is going to get me further along my growth journey. And call yourself out on the excuses. Like, stop using excuses. Do you actually want the thing? If you do want it, like, you have to go out there and make it happen.
I think going to the gym, just always trying to better myself, learning new skills. In the future, I don't want to work for anyone else. I want to work for myself. So I'm trying to get back into doing lash extensions and, you know, start that up and hopefully have my own business, and then in the future have my own salon.
Oh, that's really nice. So you're into beauty?
Yeah, really.
Right, okay.
Exercise, definitely. Try to walk 10,000 steps a day, go on a lunchtime walk, writing down my goals, things like that. That helps me. And just surrounding myself with happy people. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do a lot of self-care, so like reading self-care books, going to therapy. Well, I say I go to therapy. I don't go to therapy. She goes to therapy when she's my therapist, so and then she tells me, and I don't have to pay for it, which is great. The odd coffee every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, working hard, going to the gym, spending time with your best friends. I think that's the way we do it anyway. I think it's the best way to do it.
So what about you? Do you want to share anything in addition to what she said?
Yeah, just the same thing. I think being self-aware, trying to grow and work on yourself, and I think just being open-minded when people maybe say things to you that you could take as an insult, take it as, you know, something to reflect on and something that you can use to grow and think if it actually does apply to you and why they might see it that way, and just trying to see things from somebody else's perspective is always a good thing. And yeah, just always wanting to grow and learn more and just be the best version of yourself, I think, is the best way to grow into that. Definitely.
Okay, as an aside, how did you become best friends? Because I can see you're so in sync.
So on our first day of uni, there was this like Facebook chat, wasn't it? It's like saying, who's going to this lecture? And we were in the same halls and we were both going to the same lecture, and we met outside, like I said, on our first day, and now that was in Newcastle, and now we both live and work in Manchester, doing the job that we went to uni for. So it's kind of full circle moment every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's why we have managed to stay so like that, because we just keep each other in check, don't we? We keep each other accountable, and we cry to each other.
And how many years have you been friends now?
8 years, I think, since graduate. We were traveling together as well for like 6 months, like a year. So we've been through it all. We've really tested that friendship and grown together too. So that's nice.
Seen lots of versions of each other as well.
Yeah.
So that helps with that.
Have you got a bucket list?
Yes, I do have a bucket list.
Can you share 3 items on your bucket list, please?
Oh, okay. So one is actually to go to the Seychelles. So it's somewhere that my dad went almost 45 years ago. He is a long-time cancer survivor, and it's somewhere he's always wanted to return to before it's too late. So that is kind of something very high up on my bucket list. The second is to speak on a massive stage in Asia. There's a big, almost like motivational festival event that happens once a year in Asia, and it has all the goats that speak at it. So I am working towards that.
You manifest.
I am totally manifesting that. And then the third thing is to really scale the podcast show.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for the podcast to be, you know, that show that has 100 million downloads. So yeah.
I don't have a bucket list as such, but I have like a 5-year plan of where I want to be. So in 5 years, I want to have met somebody, have kids, I want to have my own business, I want to travel a lot. So tick off all the things before, you know, it's too late. Really.
Buying a house this year is on my bucket list. Yeah, me and my boyfriend have been saving for a while, so yeah, hopefully the hard work will pay off.
So is that going to happen this year? Definitely.
Oh, hopefully.
Oh, that's amazing.
Don't have a bucket list.
What about you?
I don't either, but we definitely we have vision boards like every year that we redo, and we usually try and do everything on the vision board so we have like an annual bucket list as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah,
So can you share some of the items on your vision board then?
So I can picture in my head, I've got like a skincare one. It's the one I took off you actually, the face mask one. And then it says like health underneath. I like chopped a word out of health. And it's just to stay healthy, obviously stay on top of your skincare, stay on top of your routine, because I feel like when it just makes you feel better inside if you feel good on the outside, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's one of the items on mine.
Right, yours?
I've got the Philippines on mine.
Okay.
I love traveling. We travelled all Southeast Asia and Australia together. Didn't get to do the Philippines, so that is on my bucket list, especially for this year. So hopefully I get there.
And what is one thing, or what is one lesson you've learned about yourself this year?
Probably that everything happens for a reason. You know, you go through bad times and you think like it can't get any worse or it can't get any better, but then you realize, you know, bad things had to happen for the good things to come. So yeah.
Can you share one bad experience you've had this year that you've really learned from?
Oh gosh, probably my ex having an arranged marriage and leaving me after years together behind my back. So yeah, that was interesting.
How did you you get through that?
You just have to keep going. I went to the gym and just took all my anger and pain out in the gym, and I feel like that's all you can do. Yeah.
So do you have your revenge body loading?
Oh yeah, I feel like it was back. I went to Marbella with my girls literally like a week after I found out. So yeah, and I'm gonna go to Vegas in about a month's time. So yeah.
Cool. I'd probably say resilience, actually. I've had quite a tough year with like family or work. So it's just kind of working through it, pushing through it to be resilient.
I think just to focus on you, and it's so cliche to say, but like just focus on you and not so much what everyone else around you is doing. And you know, everyone else around you might be in relationships or might be, you know, getting engaged soon, hopefully. And just because you're not at the same stage as everyone else doesn't mean like that you're like behind or that you're not doing well. Because where you are is like where you're meant to be, you know?
So what have you learned about yourself this year?
I think a massive lesson for me has been not to take things personally, and that everyone is dealing with their own things, and whenever anyone has an issue or feels, you know, is annoyed about something, it's because they've got some kind of conflict within themselves going on and they haven't resolved that. And I've learned that myself as well. When I'm bothered by something, I've got some kind of unresolved wound. So I think it's just never take things personally. It's never about you. It's always about everyone and their own issues that they're dealing with. Definitely.
Can you share your favorite quote or mantra that helps you get through the toughest times or helps you stay motivated and keep pushing on?
Yeah, 100%. This is one of my own quotes. So go check out Think Like a Boss if you haven't already.
Okay.
Don't let starting small stop you from thinking big. Okay. There's so much, like the world quite literally is your oyster. And just because something might seem completely unattainable right now, if someone's actually already there, it just shows you that you've got all the evidence you need to prove that the same is possible for you too. And lastly, I also want to say you only win or you learn, you never ever lose. So even in those moments of adversity or where things feel really hard, like it's teaching you something. Like ask yourself, okay, what have I learned from this experience that has felt hard or has felt tough or has stretched me or has been a challenge?
Yeah.
Make a note of what that lesson and what that learning is, and then apply that, use that moving forwards, and you'll just get closer and closer to where it is that you want to be.
Probably, like I said, everything happens for a reason. Like I thought he was the love of my life and he was going to be my husband, but clearly not, and I'm going to meet someone far better and do better. So yeah, I'm happy.
Everything happens for a reason. I've always liked that one. It's quite hard to think now on the spot. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. I do believe that. Like the universe will do its thing.
Whatever's meant to be will be, literally. I just think that's like probably the one thing. I love a quote. Like I'm such a sucker for a quote. My vision board is like 50% quotes. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but that whatever's meant to be will be is one that I definitely like say to myself over and over, like weekly, like probably daily.
Can you share where you had to apply your quote in your life?
Oh God, help me with that. I was doing like your job qualifying. Yeah, there's that. So I mentioned before I'm qualifying in 3 weeks, and I was applying for different firms. I didn't get any jobs where I was looking, so then I sort of had to change tact and change direction, and it's led me to my current job where I'm going to be qualifying into. That's like the worst answer ever.
But you've applied it, so...
But yeah, I've applied it. Exactly.
How about you?
A quote I really like at the minute is some years are for growing, but this one is for blooming. And I feel like that applies to...
Do you say blooming?
Blooming.
Did I hear that?
Yeah.
Right. That's the name of my channel.
Is it? Very fitting. They can use that. But I think this year, I think it's one of those things of you can spend a lot of years working on yourself and growing, and then like, you know, emotional turmoil, and then when you do kind of heal and find some peace, it can feel quite comfortable and you're waiting for the next drama or troublesome thing to come along. So it's just learning to accept that you deserve deserve to just be in that happy place and just sit in that peace and bloom.
Amazing. Any example you want to share in your life, like a scenario?
I think I've been in like several quite toxic relationships, and I'm now in a super healthy relationship. I've worked on myself a lot. He's very emotionally intelligent, and I think it's easy to think this is too good to be true. Something's going to go wrong. Life is just falling into place too easily. I'm waiting for something to kind of explode, but I think you just have to look back and think, I've worked hard to be in this position, to work on myself, to attract a partner who is also emotionally intelligent and self-reflective, and that's why things are working out the way that they're supposed to.
So what about people who can't seem to, understand what exactly they need to be doing? Like they don't have a clear vision about what they need to be doing. How do they become clear in their vision enough to be able to go after what they really want to achieve?
Okay, so find people who are already doing the things that it is that you want to do. We live in a world now where there is so many resources and so much information easily available to us, and a lot of it is free. YouTube channels, podcasts, books, like this, all the information is out there. So once you know what it is that you want, start researching that particular subject and start finding people, public figures online who are already 10 steps ahead, and start consuming the content, start listening to the podcast, start watching the YouTube channels, and then make up a plan. Start with a plan, put action steps down, write them down, and every single day take as many steps as you can towards ticking that next thing off the list. And the more things you start ticking off the list, the closer you're going to be to where it is that you want to be.
Amazing. And what about people who don't maybe have a support system around them, or they don't have the tools, they need to, or they don't know they have the tools? How do you tell them to get unstuck? Because they might be just stuck. How do people get unstuck?
Find your people. So the second you immerse yourself in a community of like-minded people, that's really going to push you. So you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're honestly in the wrong room. So find yourself that network. There's so many amazing groups, whether it's people who meet in person once a week, such as like book clubs or running clubs, or whether it's online. There's so many amazing communities of people almost looking to just better themselves. You can find your people. Your people are out there, but until you actually start looking for them, you're not going to notice that they're passing you by every single day.
Just like I just saw you.
Exactly. Just like this is meant to be,
Yeah, amazing. Anything else that you're planning to do before the year runs out? I know you have a vision board, so anything else that's still outstanding on your vision board?
I've not been on holiday this year yet, so I need to go on holiday. I'm going to Budapest at the end of the year for New Year, so that'll be really, really nice. I think it'll be nice to go out with a bang. And I'm starting my new job in 3 weeks, so I'll definitely be keeping myself, and you'll be keeping me in check for that. So yeah.
How about you?
I think hopefully a ring on my finger by the end of the year would be nice.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we'll see about that, manifesting. And yeah, I just think just being kind to myself and just keeping that at the forefront of my mind to just allow myself to just embrace the peace and bloom.
All right, a final one, based on how in sync you are as friends, can you share, for anyone who's looking for their forever BFF, because I can see you guys as forever BFFs, right?
Yeah.
So for anyone who's looking for their forever BFF, what should they look out for in their potential BFF, or how do they find this BFF if they're looking for one?
Oh God, we got lucky. I think we got really lucky. I think just someone that's like kind, gentle, someone that you feel super safe around, someone supportive. I sent you an Instagram thing the other day, didn't I, saying who's like, you're my yellow person, someone that has just like seen every single version of me, always been gentle, always sort of like cherished it. I don't know how you'd find that?
I think it's just it's not forcing it. I think you either click with people or you don't.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of similar to relationships. Like you need to look for someone who kind of has the qualities that you also like hold dear to your heart. And I think just like kind of a mirror of yourself, someone who's supportive and just speaks to you with kindness. I think someone that's a good friend, someone that loves Chucky. Loves Chucky.
All right, so Maggie, I've heard about your brand, and what else do you do apart from speaking at events and all of that?
So I am a best-selling author. So my first book came out back in January with Hay House UK. It is all over the world. So this is honestly the go-to guide for anyone who's looking to stop playing small and start thinking big. So if you need that boost, that motivation, that encouragement and that empowerment, and you just want almost like just to do better and be better, then this is the book for you.
I'm surely going to read this book. Amazing. And one last word before you go. Can you share your socials?
Yes, you can find me under Think Like a Boss. So Instagram is my largest platform. At the moment, we've got 2.3 million followers on there. We've got the podcast show also called Think Like a Boss. On LinkedIn, I'm known as Maggie Collette. Email newsletter. I have a weekly newsletter, which is free, which gives readers just practical tools and mindset shifts to unleash their potential.
All right. Amazing. Thanks for talking to me.
You're welcome.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
care.
You too.
Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Ellie, for talking to me today. I really enjoyed your little bits, and I hope that you're able to smash that goal and buy that house.
Thank you.
Right. Have a lovely time. Take care. Bye. Thanks, ladies, for talking to me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your year, really. Hit those goals, smash those goals, and I hope you get the ring on your finger. I hope you get your qualification and get ready to start practicing.
Yeah.
All the best. Thanks for watching today, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. I shall see you in the next one. Bye.